Hi all signs and welcome to the Timeless Check-in. Thank you so much for being here. If you're new to this channel, then thank you for clicking on the video and trusting me with your energy. If you have been here before, then welcome back. Today I'm doing timeless messages, so it doesn't matter when you come across this video. I run from Aries all the way through to Pisces. This is just a quick energy check-in, so I don't clarify on these readings. We just take a quick look at the overall energy surrounding you at the moment, and I usually do this with the Pocket Archetypes deck. And then we go into the tarot to get the details. I'm just going to jump straight in. Today's intro is short and sweet. I hope you're good. And don't forget to check your sun, moon, rising and Venus placements. As I set the intention for all of those placements, I highly advise checking out all four. That way you can kind of get yourself a personalized reading if you take what resonates and leave the rest. So I'm going to jump into the first of our sides, starting with Aries, and I'll see the rest of you all at your timestamp. Hello Aries, welcome to your timeless check-in. Let's see what's coming in for you. Can you show me Aries, please? What does Aries need to know? Can you show me Aries? For Aries, please. Oh, the Mentor. Okay, that one came out quite nicely. The Mentor. Mentor, not mentor. Sometimes when they run the transcripts on my videos, I don't know if it's my accent, but it comes out to me saying some very strange things. The Mentor. Okay, so you're mentoring someone else is mentoring you, you're using your wisdom to help others, and vice versa. Let's see. Okay, can you show me the Mentor for Aries, please? Why is the Mentor here for Aries? Mentor for Aries, please. The Mentor for Aries. The Mentor for Aries, please. The Mentor for Aries, please. The Mentor. Now the Three of Swords, something's irking you over a partnership, and the Devil, the toxic energy leaving your environment. It was something you were once connected to, something that was quite strong for a time, but you're actually getting a bit of heartbreak over that. It's not going the way that you want. Okay. All right. In this recent past, can we go to the current energy, please? Current energies, please. The Six of Cups, you're still connected to whoever this is. The Ace of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. There's some kind of new opportunity coming in for you over this connection. I don't know if you're disconnected from a mentor or someone that you look up to, or somebody is giving you some kind of advice and guidance over this. I think that's the Queen of Swords there, giving you some kind of advice on how to deal with this. Excuse me. Sorry about that, Aries. I just had a massive coughing fit. Okay. So I think that somebody might be giving you advice over your situation, or there's someone who can, someone close to you, maybe a family member or close friend that's guiding you during a time when you may be going through a breakup or separation or something like that, or considering doing so. Okay, can we go in the near future, please? The near future. The near future, please. The Queen of Pentacles. Oh, well, you're feeling better there. Okay. The Five of Cups, we're still lingering sadness, and the High Priestess. Yeah, you just know it's the right thing to do. This comes after a conversation with somebody. There's somebody nearby you that's to support you through this very difficult time. I'm not seeing a fix. I'm just seeing you knowing what you need to do next, and that kind of makes you sad. So yeah, possibly a breakup with this energy. But your intuition's high online there. Some of you may be seeking some kind of spiritual guidance at this time as well. You might be seeing synchronicities. The universe is trying to tell you something, so they're either going to do that via sending someone your way to help you, or maybe you yourself are very intuitive, so you'll be picking up on messages from the universe. Maybe just be this reading right here. Okay, can I get some universal advice for Aries, please? Your universal advice for Aries. Somebody's going to tell you what to do. Not tell you what to do, but something that resonates with you and you agree with, even though it's painful. Okay, can I get some universal advice for Aries? Yeah, Two of Bows. You've got a decision to make over a connection. That's the Two of Cups, and the Seven of Vessels, Seven of Cups. That's options, and in this deck it is mourning, as in loss. Sorry, Aries, bear with me 1 second. I'd like to see that you could see the card there. Yeah, so there's several ways you could deal with this, some more painful than others. Through some advice and guidance from your higher self, the universe, or another person in the 3D, you'll get to the right conclusion. Okay, Aries, I'm going to leave the reading there for you. I hope that it helped. If it did, please let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to give the video a little thumbs up if it resonated with you. Thank you so much for joining me here at Esoteric Tarot, Aries. I love having your energy here with me in the Zen Den. And if you're interested in a personal one-to-one reading, please check the description box below for my Calendly links and written readings. And with that, Aries, I'm going to love you and leave you. Until the next one, take care. Okay, next up we've got Taurus. Hello Taurus, welcome to your timeless check-in. I didn't even have to ask. It came straight out in the cards. You've got the gem, Taurus. That's the overall energy for your reading today. I'm getting kind of diamond in the rough kind of vibe from this. I always do from this card. There's something hidden from you at the moment that's actually really valuable. It's hidden that it's valuable. You may be going through a tough time, but inside of this tough time, something really good comes out of it. So let's see. Can you show me Taurus, please? Why is the gem here for Taurus this week? Why is the gem here for Taurus this week? The gem. Why is the gem here for Taurus this week? The gem for Taurus this week. Ooh. The Page of Wands. This one wanted to come out with it. So that's the King of Swords. Okay. They're like one card there. We've got the Queen of Wands and the Eight of Cups. So you want to do something that you're actually just kind of like a bit bored with it. But unbeknownst to you, this thing that you're currently doing that you're kind of bored with is attracting in something nice. I don't think you see it. The nice thing sees you though. It's at a distance. Someone's going to come in and let you know about it. The King of Swords is here. It may be work situation, so maybe you really dislike your job because it's boring, but actually you've been noticed for your hard work despite that, and maybe a promotion's coming in or something like that. Okay, can I get some more on the gem, please? Current energies for the gem for Taurus, please. The gem for Taurus. The gem for Taurus, please. The Tower, yeah, something unexpected. The Four of Pentacles, something really rocks your foundations here, Taurus, and Temperance. It's been a long time coming. It's been a long time coming. Okay. Something you're currently bored with is about to get very exciting for you, Taurus. Okay. I'm excited for you too, and it looks like it's going to be good. Okay. Can we get an outcome here in the near future? The near future for Taurus, please. The Knight of Pentacles, you've got a new path opening up for you, Taurus. The Nine of Wands, something you've been waiting a long time for. There's your new path there, the Fool, the confirmation. Okay, it's going to be something, you're kind of not going to trust it at first a little bit, but I think once an actual plan is presented to you, you're going to go along. So maybe you've been promised this promotion for a long time, and you're like, okay, oh yeah, here we go again, yeah, my promotion, and you're actually like, no, here's a contract. Here's all your new responsibilities, it's all written down, it's all ready to go this time. You're like, oh, finally. Okay, can we get some universal advice for Taurus? Doesn't have to be a promotion, just an example. That's the type of energy that we've got on the table here for you today, Taurus. Okay. Something you're slogging at anyway. Can I get some universal advice? I don't want nothing. I want some universal advice. For Taurus, please. For Taurus, some universal advice for Taurus, please. The High Priestess, yeah. There we go, Six of Vessels, that's the Six of Cups. And the Page of Cups is something very creative, and it's created with others. Something that you've always wanted to do for a long time. The Six of Cups is just, it doesn't necessarily have to be soul connections, it's nostalgia, and I got that from this card in this instance. Something you've been hoping out for, something that you've also had an innate feeling is coming towards you. You've just waited a long time for it to actually material in the 3D. It looks like it's coming in for you now, Taurus, and I'm super excited for you. Anyway, Taurus, I'm going to leave the reading there for you. I hope that it helped. If it did, please let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to give the video a little thumbs up if it resonated with you. Thank you so much for joining me here at Esoteric Tarot, Taurus. I absolutely adore your energy in the room, my darlings. And if you want to take a deeper dive into your situation, check my description box for all of my one-to-one readings. The written readings are also available. And I'll see you in the next one, guys. Take care. Okay, next up we've got Gemini. Hello, Gemini, my precious gems. How are we doing? Welcome to Esoteric Tarot. Okay, can we please see what energy surrounds Gemini this week? What energy for Gemini? What surrounds Gemini this week? What surrounds Gemini? Thanatos. It's the web. The webs we weave. Gemini. Okay. Right, let's see what this is called. Although it's Thanatos here. So Thanatos is, it's a web, but it's like an ending. So it's like an ending that's circling in, but it comes from the self. He is a god, an external god, but he focuses on, it's also almost like self-inflicted, that sort of thing. So like it's like you're choosing to end something, and with the web, it's been like coming in for a long time. Okay, let's go for Thanatos. Why is Thanatos here for Gemini? Thanatos. Why is Thanatos here from Gemini? I mean, you might not be ending something yourself, or an ending is approaching. Thanatos for Gemini, please. Thanatos for Gemini. Yeah, there we go. Three of Swords, of course. The Hierophant is the end of a karmic contract between you and someone else. The Eight of Pentacles. You put in as much work as you could, and the purpose of this whole contract for you that you're currently in was to develop a skill. You've developed the skill, now it's time for you to end. Now this could be work, it could be love, it could be a family member, I have no idea. All it's telling me is, yeah, it's going to hurt, but it's necessary, Gemini. Okay. Can we go into current energies, please, for Gemini? For Gemini, please. For Gemini. For Gemini, please. Yeah, the Hermit. So you're going to go into some healing, deep reflective healing as well. Not just rolling around on the floor with a bottle of wine, crying. That might be day one, possibly day 2 and 3 as well. But eventually it's going to be, wow, I learned a lot of stuff from this. Okay. Ace of Swords, yes, is to get inner clarity over the connection and judgment. So it's a judgment call being made on it, either by you or by the universe, that you now need to go into this state of healing to learn and really process what all those new skills you've got, which probably won't become apparent to you until later down the line, as soul contracts tend to go. Okay, was there any more? No. The Tower in reverse. Someone's going to resist this ending. They're not going to make it easy for you. Okay, and then we have Death. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Ten of Swords. Something's really rolling out. Soul contracts coming out now of your soul journey and soul path. A huge change coming in. It's going to really rock your foundations. There is going to be some resistance to that change. I think it might be coming. I don't think it's coming from you. I think it's coming from whatever energies are attached to this. So yeah, it might be you actually doing the ending because you realise you have no other choice. You've got everything that you could out of this situation, Gemini. Okay, can I get some universal advice for Gemini, please? Universal advice for Gemini. Universal advice for Gemini, please. The Tower in reverse also tells me that it's probably not going to be as bad as you think. I think you might have been doing a bit of catastrophizing. That's why you've not closed it off yet. Okay, universal advice for Gemini, please. Universal advice for Gemini. Universal advice for Gemini, please. Universal advice for Gemini. Page of Cups, yeah. The Nine of Stones, that's the Nine of Pentacles, and the Magician. This thing is being released from you because there's other things that you're being called to do, and this person, thing, object, identity cannot come along with you. It's taking your energy in the wrong direction. You've got a little cup of creativity and love that needs to go in a certain place because it's part of your soul path. At the moment, it's been kind of left stagnant here. It needs to move. You're going into a state of rest and recuperation. That's the Nine of Stones. This is a solo journey just for you. And then you're going to start feeling that magician energy coming in. Okay, so you're actually on the precipice of creating a brand new beginning for yourself. Okay, Gemini. I'm going to leave the reading there for you. I hope that it helps. If it did, please leave a comment below. And don't forget to give the video a little thumbs up if it resonated with you. Thank you so much for joining me here at Esoteric Tarot, Gemini. I absolutely adore your energy here with me in the Zen Den. And if you want to take a deeper dive into the situation for yourself, please check the description box below for my one-to-one options. Okay, with that, Gemini, I'm going to love you and leave you. Until the next one, take care. Okay, next up we've got Cancer. Hello, my cool crabs. How are we doing? Welcome to Esoteric Tarot and your timeless check-in. Let's see what energies are coming forward for Cancer this week. Do you know what? Spirit's on it today. I don't even need to ask. Okay, the vision. Yeah, that you have a vision for your life and it's now coming to fruition, or either the beginning of that vision or you're developing that vision. Or you can literally see something you like. I mean, Who knows, Cancer? Right, let's go into the vision. Why is the vision here this week for Cancer, please? Why is the vision here for Cancer? The vision for Cancer, please. The vision. The vision for Cancer. The vision for Cancer, please. The vision for Cancer, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. The vision. Okay, you're moving away from something. The Eight of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, and Temperance. Something might have been going on for you from Sag season. Either way, there's been a process at play for you for a little while around your stability. You're kind of wanting to level up, actually, in the vision. You've got another plan to actually enhance your stability, to expand your wealth, your success, your skills. It's something that's going to not just benefit you, but it's going to benefit other people as well. So that's either people in your home or people in your workplace. But you're moving on. You're like, okay, I'm tired of this being a big fish in a small pond. I want to go back to being a little fish in a big pond. So you may be moving on to a new job, maybe opening your own business, something like that. Or just self-improvement. It's just about your stability. Stability can also be in the physical body as well. Okay, that's just pentacle energy. Okay, can I please get present for Cancer, please? The present for Cancer. Three of Cups. Okay, another energy on board with you. The Hanged Man. You're not sure about it though. The Ace of Swords. You'll be sure soon. You'll be sure soon. You think you know about this person, but you're not sure. Either way, they have something to do with your vision or your path on towards your vision of yourself and your life. Maybe you're bringing a new person into your home environment. Maybe that's the way that it's going to enhance your home environment, not necessarily a promotion. You just know there's more out there for you, and you may have bumped into the more out there in the form of a person connection. This could also be new people. So maybe if you are going into a new job, you're meeting new people, obviously, because it's a new office with new people. Either way, there is a contact here. But you don't just go head in first into it. You pause on it first, and you make sure it can deliver for you before you invite it into your little shell there, Cancer. Okay, can I? They are part of your vision, though. They're part of the soul path. You come to understand that. You're waiting to see what they do. Six of Cups, yeah, soul connection. Yeah. You see about that, Cancer? Yeah, that's why you come here. Your girl knows, right? Okay. Right, we've got the Five of Pentacles and the High Priestess. You are waiting for them to go wrong. I'm just going to say. Or they are. Doesn't make sense with the rest of the cards, though. I don't think you know this person very well. You're like, I'm waiting for the shoe to drop. Okay. Whether or not the shoe does drop, I don't know, Cancer, because I'm not clarifying. But you're just being led by your intuition on this one. You're like, okay. They want to come at me, let them come at me. My intuition and my higher self will decide whether or not they're allowed to stay. There's an expansion of energy via other people happening here. But you are being very selective on what people you're involving yourself with. Because you're protecting your vision. Okay. You moving on to something bigger and better than what you currently got. For some of you, it's a promotion. For some of you, it's going from a single life to a partnered life. It's same energy, just different 3D scenarios. Okay. Right. Can I please get some universal advice for Cancer, please? Some universal advice for Cancer. Yeah, the Five of Swords. This person's frustrating you at present. Let's just explain the paused energy. The Four of Arrows. It's going to straighten out though. They'll straighten out. It's just a bit of a rocky patch. Maybe you two got off on the wrong foot, and then the Magician. Then together you start making things happen. And your reality starts aligning more with what your internal vision is. Whether that's just I want to share my life with someone, to I want to be running my own company, whatever it is. There's another person involved in it though. Okay, Cancer. I'm going to leave the reading there for you. I hope that it helped. If it did, please let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to give the video a little thumbs up if it resonated with you. Thank you so much for joining me here at Esoteric Tarot, Cancer. I love having your energy here with me in the Zen Den. And if you want to take a deeper dive into this situation, please check the description box below for my one-to-one reading details. And with that, Cancer, I'm going to love you and leave you. And until the next one, take care. Hello, Leo, my lovely, lovely Leos. Welcome to your timeless check-in. Okay, let's see what energy surrounds Leo this week. What energy is surrounding Leo this week? Any messages for Leo? What energy is surrounding Leo this week? Okay, we have the unseen. Okay, so this is coming in that you're not aware of. Not consciously aware anyway. Maybe you have an inkling. Maybe you have a feeling. Maybe you've got a sign from the gods. But at present in your 3D environment, it's not yet arrived. So, or there's something going on with somebody who is in your 3D environment, but you cannot see something they're doing or something like that. Okay, why is the unseen here for Leo this week, please? Why is the unseen here for Leo? Something you don't see coming. Let's see. Reason past then for Leo. Why the unseen? What is this in relation to? Tell us all about it, please, Tarot. Okay, the unseen, please. Oh, these came out together. Okay. Okay, there's a connection here that's waiting on you a little bit, Leo. Okay. Well, yeah, something's going on. You don't know what it is. It's just feeling heavy to you. Okay. Okay, we've got the Five of Pentacles and the King of Cups. Okay, so you have a deep loving connection with whoever this is. They're not showing up for you, though, not in the way that you want or need or that you're used to them showing up. You don't really know why. To you, nothing has changed. So suddenly they were there, now they're not there. Okay. Right, can you get the current energies, please, for the unseen for Leo? Could be a water sign. Doesn't have to be. Okay. Four of Pentacles, Justice, and Seven of Swords. You're hanging on, though. You're hanging on for them to explain themselves and tell you what the hell is going on. I'm not seeing what's going on. Something quite deceptive. Now, deceptive doesn't necessarily mean bad. It means from your perspective, it seems deceptive. Maybe they're just being a bit sneaky. Their behaviour is a little bit sneaky at the moment for you. And you're like, I don't know what's going on. Could also mean if any of you are catastrophizing and trying to fill in the gaps, that's not the case. So even thinking on this is pointless. You're hanging on. You're waiting. You're waiting for them to come around and say something to reveal themselves. Okay. Right, where have you been? What have you been doing? Why did you ghost me? Why did you leave me on red? That kind of thing. Why are you tiptoeing around the house with a big sack with a big dollar sign on it and a black and white stripy jumper? That kind of energy, Leo. Right, okay. Can we see the near future for Leo, please? Can we see the near future for Leo, please? The Sun, oh, okay, well, they're going to come forward. Great. The Five of Wands, whoa, you ain't going to like it though, Leo. That's not going to be nice. Sorry. You'll understand why it was, though. The Sun is clarity over the situation, conflict, heartache. Sorry, Leo. Let's get some universal advice for you. Something they're not happy about. Or either they're not happy about something or you're not happy about what they tell you. Either way, there's going to be conflict once they come forward or once you find out. Okay, let's get some universal advice for a Leo, please. Universal advice for Leo, please. Universal advice for Leo. Universal advice for Leo. The Knight of Wands, yeah, I'm not surprised. The Green Woman, that's the Empress, and the Ace of Swords. When you find this out, you are going to be furious, but you end up taking your power back. Changes things. So first revelation, Ace of Swords is truth. You know the truth of the matter. It levels you up somehow. I think maybe some of you finally express a long suppressed desire to rip this person a new one in some way. And you've had no reason to, and now they're going to give you a reason. And then you're like, yep, I'm in there. No, you're not pulling back any punches. This is what happens when you mess with a Leo. When you fuck around, you're going to find out your person's at the finding out stage with you, Leo. Anyway, Leo, I'm going to leave the reading there for you. I hope that it helped. If it did, please let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to give the video a little thumbs up if it resonated with you. Thank you so much for joining me here at Esoteric Tarot, Leo. I hope you have a good week despite this going on. Universe is on your side there, my love, so don't worry about it. You're going to be fine. And if you want to go on a deeper dive in this situation, please check the description box below for my one-to-one reading options. And with that, Leo, I'm going to look and leave you. Until the next time, take care. Hello, Virgo. Let's see what energies are coming in for you for this timeless check-in. What energies are surrounding Virgo this week? What energy is surrounding Virgo this week? Energy surrounding Virgo, please. Energy, oh, that's a lot of energy. All the energies apparently, Virgo. One or two, please, for Virgo. What's in Virgo's energy this week? The fault line. Okay. Use a crack in your foundations, Virgo. Okay, Virgo, the fault line. Someone's at fault, you're at fault, they're at fault. Either way, something's not working. There's a big crack in the foundation of something. Okay, why is the fault line here for Virgo, please? The fault line for Virgo. Can I get the fault line for Virgo, please? The fault line for Virgo, please. We take that many. Oh, it looks like we're going to. Okay, we've got the Four of Swords, we've got the Seven of Swords, we've got the Eight of Pentacles, we've got the Lovers, and we've got the Ace of Pentacles. Whoa, mouthful. Do you know what? I'll just use that to cover that up. Okay, someone here promised you they were going to work on something with you. They were not being entirely honest. However, for some reason, I think you kind of knew that. Because you're showing me, yeah, I was expecting this to happen. Four of Swords. Yeah, you're like, yeah, okay, yeah. Okay. Right, go. Let's go into current energy, please. Current energy, please. You've known that big old crack was there the whole time. They're just trying to put a rug over it. Well, you're like standing back and just letting them walk over the rug and fall straight into that crack. Okay. Right, can I get the present energy, please, for Virgo? The present energy. The Tower. Yeah, there we go. There's a fault line. King of Wands. And the Six of Swords. You're kind of over it. You're like, yeah. Six of Swords is very much like passive. Like, yeah, because you know what? Do what you want. That example I gave of someone just walking blindly into a fault line, that's very King of Wands to Tower energy. When the King of Wands is either in reverse or paired with cards like the Tower or the Ten of Swords or Death or something like that, if there's somebody being a little bit reckless. And you are just like, but underneath it is a calm. I think that's coming from you. You're just like, I know this, which suggests this person's done this before. Okay, can I get the outcome or near future, please, for Virgo? Outcome or near future for Virgo, please? Outcome or near future for Virgo, please? Yeah, the Five of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, the Devil. I see you dropping this, if I'm honest with you, Virgo. I think this will be the last time the person plays the fault line card with you. You're attached. The attachment you're showing me is quite toxic. They're showing me as being loving, and you're like, no, this is not good. This is not good. Unstable, Two of Pentacles, and then the Five of Pentacles is lost. So I think you are just going to scoot them out of the way and build from a fresh start elsewhere. Okay, no good repairing the fault line. I think it's too big. The person keeps falling into it. That shows me how big that fault line is. This is the wrong deck. Can I get some universal advice, please, for Virgos? A universal advice for Virgos, please. Universal advice for Virgos. A universal advice for Virgos, please. A universal advice for Virgos. A universal advice for Virgos, please. A universal advice for Virgos. A universal advice. Yeah, it's about your happiness. Yeah, Three of Swords. This was actually reversed. So it's unhappiness. Three of Swords, which is see, heartbreak, healing. And one more, please. The Eight of Stones skill. It means it's going to be a bit of a fight for you to get out of this, but it's also giving you an opportunity to rebuild elsewhere. So whoever this is, whatever this is, not happy, unhappy times. And then we get the Eight of Stones is basically building, rebuilding. You're going to rebuild somewhere on your own initially, and then with somebody else. The foundations of this are ruined. They've gone. The foundations are gone. You can't do anything with it. Okay, Virgo. I'm going to leave the reading there for you. I hope that it helped. If it did, please leave a comment below, and don't forget to give the video a little thumbs up if it resonated with you. Thank you so much for joining me here at Esoteric Tarot, Virgo. I love having you here in the Zen Den with me. And until the next time, my darlings, take care. Oh, but before you go, if you want more information on this just for you in a one-to-one reading, check my description box. I forgot that bit, Virgo. Sorry. Okay. Right. Take care, Virgo. Next up, we've got our lovely Libras. Hello, Libra. Welcome to your timeless check-in. Let's see what energies are surrounding you this week. Okay, what energies are surrounding Libra this week? What energies are surrounding Libra? We have Anima Mundi. So your anima or your animus, going within, dealing with your masculine or feminine side, depending on which gender you identify with. You're engaging with the opposite this week. Okay, let's see I wonder why. So if you identify feminine, you'll be engaging with your masculine. If you identify masculine, you are engaging with your feminine. If you sit between those in any kind of non-binary, gender fluid way, you're basically feeling a different vibe. We'll just cover all bases with that one, okay? Right, let's go. Anima Mundi, Anima Mundi, Anima Mundi. Okay. Let's see what's going on for Libra, please. Anima Mundi. For Libra, please. For Libra, please. The Four of Cups. You've been feeling a call to do something for a while. Three of Cups with another energy. Four of Pentacles. Why are you being stubborn about it, Libra? Well, someone's being stubborn with you. I don't know which way the energy is going, because I'm not clarifying. It's like you're trying to just get on with a good time, and someone's trying to like drag you down. Something like that. Or something within you. It's trying to anchor you in place, whereas the other half of you is like, I need to be set free. It's just like that. Okay, kind of conflicting energies here. Right, can I get the present energy, please? The present energy for Libra. The World. Okay, something's closing off here. Okay. The Five of Swords. Yeah, you're setting yourself free here from something. The Page. The Knight of Cups. You're setting yourself free from a connection. In order to do so, you have to embody the opposite of what it is that you're identifying as. Does that make sense? So if you identify as feminine, you have to be the masculine here and just go, I'm going by. If you identify as masculine, then you have to embody the feminine, which means letting go, which means like, just let it go, just let it go, just let it go. It's like that. But either way, it liberates you from whatever this is that's been stuck for some time. Okay, can we go into the near future, please, for Libra? The near future, please, for Libra, please. Yeah, oh, okay. Four of Wands. That's interesting. The Ace of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. Unbeknownst to you, Libra, you're wandering into another connection. I don't know when this connection is coming in. I set these for the week. You could meet someone this week. You could meet someone within the next hour. It becomes apparent to you very soon, though. Sooner than I think you realise. You already have a really great support network around you. Family, friends, people who already help you build. Through them, you end up coming into another connection with somebody else. Okay. Very good, Libra. Very, very efficient. As a Virgo, I admire it. Okay. Right, can I get some universal advice for Libra, please? Can I get some universal advice for Libra, please? Some universal advice for Libra. Some universal advice for Libra, please. Some universal advice for Libra. Or for some of you, you're being told about a connection or introduced or something like that. Right, Libra. Or you might just be in the place because you were there with friends. Something like that. Universal advice for Libra, please. The World, yeah, it's an ending. Ten of Cups, which seems to be the best thing that ever happened to you. And then the Two of Bows, and something else is coming in. Two of Bows in this deck is normally decision. I think you are the one who's making the decision to let them go. Whether you do that in a masculine or feminine way, it seems to be your decision. But also it sort of represents a doorway. Also very similar, right? You're going through another door from one, you're exiting one connection, you're entering another. Okay, Libra. I'm going to leave the reading there for you. I hope that it helped. If it did, please let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to give the video a little thumbs up if it resonated with you. Thank you so much for joining me here at Esoteric Tarot, Libra. I love to see you here. I love your energy here with me in the Zenden. And if you want to take a deeper dive into this connection that's coming up for you, please check the description box below for my one-to-one readings. And with that, Libra, I'm going to love you and leave you. And until next time, take care. Okay, next up we have a Scorpio. Hello, my lovely Scorpios. How are we doing today? Let's see what energy is coming up for you this week. Can you show me Scorpio, please? What messages and energies are coming forward for Scorpio? The Stone. Okay. Setting a foundation. Or there's already an established foundation. Where you're investing in something. Something's becoming solid. Something's already solid. It's around that. Your stability as well. Right. Can you please show me the Stone for Scorpio, please? The Stone for Scorpio. The Stone for Scorpio. Some of you might be being stubborn. Or someone's being stubborn with you. Something immovable. Something solid. Okay, can you show me it's the Stone? Why is the Stone here for Scorpio, please? Starting with the recent past. The Stone for Scorpio. Judgment. Okay, the judgment call has been made on something. Justice. Something has been corrected. the Nine of Wands in terms of a hurt. Someone come forward and try to apologise and change. Or the universe is delivering something that kind of makes up for a past pain or something like that. Maybe someone was being wishy-washy with you and then maybe they're straightening out. Let's see. Can I see the current energies, please, for the stone? Current energies for the stone for Scorpio, please. Current energies for the stone for Scorpio, please. Queen of Pentacles. Something, yeah, you're receiving something that's going to make you really happy. The Nine of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Something loving and wonderful. Someone's either stepping up for you or the universe is bringing you in a new thing or person to make up for bullshit you've had to deal with in the past. Okay. Right, can I please get near future for Scorpio, please? Page of Swords, okay. The Hermit, okay. The Four of Cups, you don't expect it either. It comes in when you don't expect it. You're actually like in a healing phase. You're by yourself, just like chilling in your cave, just reflecting on life, the universe as we know it, all of the important stuff as Scorpio. And then you receive a little message, a hey, a hi, how you doing? Or an email, or an inquiry, or something like that. That's how it comes in. But it's when you're not expecting it at all. You're focused on yourself when this happens. You're not expecting anyone to come and knock in. And suddenly they do, but it's a little knock first. Okay, they're not barging open the door. Right, can I please get some universal advice for Scorpio, please? For Scorpio, please. For Scorpio. Universal advice for Scorpio. Universal advice for Scorpio, please. Universal advice for Scorpio. Yeah, it's a new connection. The lovers. Okay. Six of Stones. It's just a nice give and take. It's after someone giving after a period of taking and taking a lot. If you see the Six of Stones in this card, it's very barren, right? It's to make up for a time that you've gone without. And then the Knight of Bows, they come in really quick. Yeah, that's the Knight of Wands. They come in super fast. Oh, okay, Scorpio. Wow. Again. Very similar to the Libra reading I just did. So if you have any strong Libra placements, maybe you want to check that out as well. But as a Virgo, I commend your efficiency. Or I guess the efficiency of the person coming in towards you. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there, Scorpio. I hope that it helped. If you want to take a deeper dive on this situation, please check the description box below for my one-to-one readings. And if the reading resonated with you, give it a little thumbs up and a subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you in the next one, Scorpio. Take care. Okay, next up we've got Saggy. Hello, my Saggies. How are we doing? Welcome to your timeless check-in. Let's see what's going in for Sagittarius, please. What's going in for Saggy? What's going in for Sagittarius? For Sagittarius, please. Can you show me Saggy? What energies are surrounding Saggy this week? Can you show me Sagittarius, please? What's going on for our lovely Sag? What's going in for Saggy? You've been quiet, Spirit. Yeah, no, I have to go in there and get one. No, it's like, oh no, okay, we've got the Mystic. Okay, I'll tell you. Right, very secretive energy, so I understand the Mystic. That's either you, that's someone else. Either you are going consulting a Mystic, maybe a tarot reader, maybe you're doing it right now, or a psychic or a medium. Maybe you're developing those skills, maybe you have those skills yourself and you're doing it for others. Let's see, what is the Mystic here for Saggy, please? The Mystic for Saggy, please. The Mystic for Saggy. The Mystic for Saggy, please. The Mystic for Saggy. The Mystic for Sagittarius, please. The Mystic for Sagittarius. The Mystic for Sag, please. Five of Cups. Oh, you sad, Sag? Oh, you've been hurt. Someone's hurt you, probably repeatedly. Four of Cups. There's a repeated pattern around you, Sag, that keeps hurting you. You're trying to block it out, but it keeps happening. Right. Let's go into the present energies for the Mystic, please, for Sagittarius. The Mystic for Sagittarius. The Knight of Swords. Okay, you get to the bottom of it. The Queen of Wands, you'll start to look at the bottom. Oh, King and Queen. There's another energy involved that keeps causing this. The King and Queen of Wands. But also, it's like, as you go about trying to figure out why this person keeps hurting you the way that they do, you then find yourself through another. So the King of Swords is this mystic person, because this is someone who is detached from your situation and telling you truths. Whether the truths come from a science book or a book of shadows, truth is truth, however you define it, Sag. Okay, so that's your mystic person. You're either the King or the Queen of Wands. Gender is not a thing here, but it's to do with someone who you see as your energetic equal. But this person isn't your energetic equal. That makes no sense because they keep hurting you. So in a way, Sag, this person who you are consulting is your energetic equal, not the person that you've gone to them to consult about someone else. So for some of you, maybe the person you go to consult, male or female, might be the one for you, or you're their equal as in you should be doing what they do for a living. I.e. you go to a tarot reading, maybe you want to become a tarot reader. You go to a psychic medium, maybe you have psychic abilities. It's kind of like that sort of thing, which is very fortuitous. Right, can we go to the near future, please, for Saggy? The near future for Saggy, okay. But if this person hadn't run those rings around you, you wouldn't be in this position. So it's almost like a karmic contract that you're currently in with whoever's hurting you repeatedly. I see repeated hurt here. Okay, near future for Saggy, please. Near future for Saggy. Page of Wands, yeah, and then you get curious, don't you? Yeah, there you go, the Magician. Yeah, and the Eight of Pentacles, and so your tutelage begins. Okay, you actually start working out your innate abilities here, and you start opening it up. Now, if this is someone for you in a romantic or friendly sense or something, you actually start developing quite a strong connection to them, and through that connection, things start to happen. Life improves. You start manifesting in things that you want, which would make sense because if you're going to someone who is intuitive by you know, a career intuitive, should I say, they can show you exactly how to do that. Okay. If they're in your life, I don't know how deep this person goes into your life, but yeah, it's pretty cool, Sag. Let's get some universal advice for Saggy. Let's get some universal advice for Sagittarius, please. Universal advice for Sagittarius. Universal advice for Saggy. Universal advice for Sagittarius, please. Universal advice for Saggy. Eight of Bows, yep. The new excites you. Five of Swords, yep. And then the High Priestess. Yes, this is a very spiritual connection. There is some distortion of frustrated energy around it though, but I think it's coming from residual energy from whatever this is. As the universe is like, just persevere, just keep going. Right, this is a spark. Yeah, it's not going to come overnight. You might get a bit frustrated with it, but just keep going, Sag. It's where you need to be. Okay, Sag. I'm going to leave the reading there for you. I hope that it helped. If it did, please let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to give the video a little thumbs up if it resonated with you. Thank you so much for joining me here at Esoteric Tarot Saggy. If you want to take a deeper dive onto this situation for you, then please let me know in the description box below. And with that, Sag, I'm going to love you and leave you. Until the next time, take care. Hi Capricorn, and welcome to your timeless check-in. Oh, so I'm going to ask what energies are surrounding you this week. It seems that Spirit's ahead of the game today. So we have the Gem and the Poet, but the Poet is in reverse. I think that you've had enough words, Capricorn. You are looking for something real, something tangible, something valuable, instead of just words. Because the Poet in reverse means someone's just doing a lot of yapping and not much else. Okay, right. Or maybe someone is stopping the talk and actually showing up with something real, but let's see what's going on. Okay, can you show me Capricorn, please? Can you show me Capricorn? Can you show me Cappy, please? My happy Cappies. Capricorn, please. Capricorn. Happy Cappies. Show me my happy Cappies, please. What's going on with Capricorn? Show me Capricorn, please. In the recent past for Capricorn, please. Why is the Poet in reverse and Gem on the table for Capricorn, please? For Capricorns. Ten of Swords. Okay, something's over. There's the words, the Queen of Swords and the Seven of Swords. Yeah, someone's just being very deceptive in their words. If you know that they're being deceptive, so you're like, this is over for me now. I'm not listening to this anymore. Okay, good. You know you need to end it. You know whatever they're saying is a lot of BS. Can we go into the the present energies for Capricorn, please? The Two of Wands. Okay, so you've seen what's out there. You've seen what's next. The Tower, yeah, after this Three of Swords, yeah, it hurt you to end it, but you had to. But it seems like a doorway is actually opening for you now. Usually when one door closes, another door opens, and it looks like you're in one of those situations, Capricorn. Okay, can I please see the near future for Cappy, please? The near future for Cappy. The near future for Capricorn, please. The near future for Capri. Oh, happiness. Your wish fulfillment. The Nine of Cups. The Four of Pentacles. And the Eight of Wands. Okay, so someone or something that you want is going to make you very happy is coming in. And it's, oh, thank God, it's real. Four of Pentacles is a very grounded, stable energy, which this person was not, who you were dealing with. And you're after a gem. It looks like the gem's on your way now, but it only comes after you cut out something that is not serving you, someone who's just talking and not walking. I don't know if you've ended that yet, or you're going to end it soon. We do have the Ten of Swords in your recent past, but it doesn't mean you have physically ended it. Although I see the Tower here in your current energy. So if you haven't ended it yet, it's imminent. Or those of you who ended it recently, you're still dealing with the aftermath of it somehow. But energetically, you will open it up at some time. And when you do, comes rushing in a lovely energy that gives you that lovely wish fulfillment, the Nine of Cups. That's a beautiful energy there. That's wonderful. Okay, can we please get some universal advice for Capricorn, please? Some universal advice for Cappies. Universal advice for Capricorn. Universal advice for our Cappies, please. Okay. I mean, if it's not love, this is someone I know that maybe your boss keeps promising you a promotion and you're like, you know what, I'm sick of this. I'm going to look for a new job, even though I love this job. I deserve more. I deserve better. This promotion's never coming, and then suddenly you get landed with a job where it's a job of your dreams. Okay, can I get some universal advice for Capricorn? Yeah, the Queen of Bows. That's the Queen of Wands. You're attracting something in that's wonderful for you. The Guardian, which is death. Yeah, after the end of something, and the cutting out of a toxic kind of attachment there. And then we have this is the Devil. Sorry, death. It's a devil. Same energy, toxic attachment. I'm just saying the wrong title there, Gabby. And then we've got the Knight of Wands there. That's her. Hers in the Queen of Wands. Doesn't matter if you're male or female, it's just energy. The Knight of Wands comes rushing in after this toxic energy is being cut out. Okay, Capricorn, I'm going to leave the reading there for you. I hope that it helped. If it did, please leave a comment below, and don't forget to give the video a little thumbs up if it resonated with you. Thank you so much for joining me here at Esoteric Tarot. I love having your energy in the room, Cappy. And until next time, my darlings, take care. Okay, next up we've got Aquarius. Hang on, Aquarius, I'm just tidying away Capricorn's cards, but I'll probably timestamp this out. Okay, Aquarius, how are we doing? Welcome to Esoteric Tarot. Let's see what energies are coming in for you this week. What energies are coming in for Aquarius this week? What energies are coming in for Aquarius? Okay, oh, the Mystic. Oh, Saggy got this. If you have any strong Saggy placements, you might want to check that out. Okay, the Mystic for Aquarius. Okay, the Mystic. Maybe you're the other side of that reading. Maybe you are the Mystic giving some advice to Aquarius. It was like that with Aquarius. So. Maybe we're getting two sides to the coin here. I like it when that happens. Very rare, though not necessarily. Let's see what Tarot says. Okay, let's go to the Mystic, please, for Aquarius. The Mystic for Aquarius, please. The Mystic for Aquarius. The Mystic. Why is the Mystic here for Aquarius? Let's look at the recent past. The Mystic for Aquarius. What set this up? The Mystic for Aquarius, please. The Mystic for Aquarius. Oh, okay, Justice. Okay, you're right and wrong there. All right, okay. Death. Okay, yeah, there's been a huge change to an ending. Something's ended. You've had to put an end to it. It was the right thing to do, albeit it was painful for you to do it. Okay. Right, let's go into the present energies, please. The present energies for Aquarius. Present energies for Aquarius, please. Present energies for Aquarius. The World, there's your ending there, right there. Okay, yes, we get it, Spirit. Something's ended. Do you have anything else? King of Pentacles. Okay, and Temperance. So you're actually just working on your foundations at the moment, Aquarius. Looking at things that are solid for you. Maybe spiritually, you're looking at calming down the mind, the body, sorry, the heart and the soul, because this may have been a deep soul connection for you. Okay, all right, Temperance is healing, deep healing. Again, over your foundations, your stability, some of your material stability. Okay, you're actually closing off a new chapter, but a new one is opening up for you. Can we see the near future for Aquarius, please? And near future for Aquarius. The Queen of Swords, that's your queen right there. Ten of Cups and the Sun. Wow, some happy times coming in. What does this have to do with the... I'm going to put an extra card. What's this got to do with the Mystic, please, Spirit? Why is this the Mystic? Why is this the Mystic? Just one more, please. Two of Swords, because you've got to follow your intuition to get there. Okay, you are the mystic. Right, got it. Yeah, heart crossed, emotions down, but she's also blindfolded. So you feel like you're scrambling around in the dark a little bit. Follow your nose, follow your intuition. That is the advice through this whole process that's going through. You're actually good sharpening and deepening your intuitive skills here, Aquarius. You kind of already know that. It's like an innate knowing that happiness is along the way. Trust your nose and follow that that message that's at the moment is coming from within for you. Okay, can I get some universal advice for Aquarius? Oh, sorry, Aquarius. Universal advice for Aquarius, please. That was a terrible shuffle. Did you see that? Pretend you didn't. Okay. Universal advice for Aquarius. Okay, we just did that one. Between me and you. Alright, okay. Universal advice. Why do these cards not want to shuffle for Aquarius? Spirit, what is going on? I'm changing decks. Sorry. When it's like that, I'm changing decks. They want a different deck for you. Okay. Alright, can I please get some universal advice for Aquarius? Universal advice for Aquarius. There. Right out of the gate, this one. This was the one. Wandering Star always come out for you. Fine, fair enough. Okay, Aquarius, please. Aquarius. Show me Aquarius, please. Show me Aquarius. Show me Aquarius, please. Show me Aquarius. Page of Swords. Inner knowing, this is Four of Pentacles, about your foundation. And the Five of Wands. You are currently at odds with your own intuition, but this is how you ended up over here. Now you've got to really engage with what your intuition is trying to tell you and believe that even though it's within, it might come out, it will come out into the 3D world. Four of Pentacles. But at the moment, there is a distortion between you and your intuition, and that's maybe, I think this lingered on a little bit too long. I think your intuition was telling you to end this for a while. Now you finally are, now you're going to see all the things that you knew within actually coming without for you, as in materializing here in the 3D. That's the universal advice. Page of Swords is usually information gathering, but in this card, and this is why they wanted me to have it, it's a sword being held close to a chest. That's your inner knowing, that's your inner exploration there. The Four of Pentacles here isn't actually hanging on, it's actually just stabilizing mind, body, spirit, heart. Okay, what you do, your mind, your consciousness aligned with your heart space. Okay, and then the Five of Wands here actually is just between you and another person, which is you and your higher self. May have been at odds a couple of times, or you're not hearing the messages, you're kind of ignoring them. It's going to keep knocking at your door until it gets through. Okay, Aquarius, I'm going to leave the reading there for you. I hope that it helped. If it did, please let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to give the video a little thumbs up if it resonated with you. Thank you so much for joining me here at Esoteric Tarot, Aquarius. I love having your energy here as usual. And if you want to take a deeper dive into this situation, please check the description box below for all of my one-to-one reading options. And with that, Aquarius, I'm going to love you and leave you. Until the next time, take care. Okay, we've got Pisces, last but certainly not least. My Pisces people, how are we doing? Welcome to your timeless check-in. Have the Creator. Okay, you've got a project, or you're doing something. You're going to manifest something. Or maybe you are talking to the divine itself. Okay, the Creator. That's what's going on with the Creator. Why is the Creator here this week for Pisces, please? The Creator for Pisces. The Creator for Pisces, please. The Creator for Pisces. The Creator for Pisces, please. The Creator for Pisces. Why is the Creator here for Pisces? 10 of Swords. You know what, this 10 of Swords is, I think it's been in every reading. What is going on with you guys? Everyone's just breaking up and walking away. The Five of Pentacles. You've had enough of not having enough. Yeah, okay. And the Ace of Cups. In love. Okay, love connection. You're spilling a lot of love into something that's not giving anything back. Like I said, you had enough of not having enough from whoever this is. Okay, can we please go into the current energy for Pisces, please? The current energy for Pisces. Oh, you're feeling pretty good, though. Yeah, you realise you should have cut this out a while ago. The Emperor, you're really coming into your own. You're calling victory on this. I think you're the one who ends it. You're like, oh my God, I feel so much better. And now through destruction can only creation come. I believe that's in the Tibetan Book of the Dead and many, many ancient philosophies and religions. You can't create something unless you destroy something else. And that seems to be the process that you're in, Pisces. Okay, you're actually creating something new, something bold, something beautiful. People can see you flourishing as well. You are not being quiet about it. Okay, can I see the near future, please, for Pisces? Near future for Pisces. We have, yeah, you've got options opening up. The Seven of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and the Three of Swords, exactly what I said. So from this heartache, you end up channeling your energy into something else. You have several options on what you can challenge that into work, into a personal project, into developing other connections. It's going to be different for all of you, but all of you have one thing in common, is that you have choices. You are now in control. You are now in the driver's seat. You now have all the energy at your fingertips, Pisces, to start manifesting your destiny, okay? Right, let's have some universal advice, please, for Pisces. Go get some universal advice for Pisces, please. Universal advice for Pisces. Universal advice for Pisces, please. Universal advice for Pisces. Universal advice for Pisces, please. Universal advice for Pisces. The Queen of Pentacles, the Seven of Arrows, which is the Seven of Swords, and the Nine of Cups. Yeah, I know. Part of you is like, I can't do this. You can. Queen of Stones. You already feel so much better, and you've already had evidence that you feel so much better, more grounded, more stable. Seven of Arrows is a little bit of disbelief in yourself. It's insecurity in this deck, and that's within yourself. That you can't manifest your wish fulfillment. Your Nine of Cups also comes with generosity. You're sharing your energy with the world, Pisces, and the world is going to start giving right back. And even though it's going to take a little bit of a push for you to get yourself out there, this is something where you're going to be seen doing it. So some of you may be a little bit shy, but you have all the skills, you have what it takes. Use the energy of this heartbreak, this ending, to drive you forwards. Okay, Pisces, I'm going to leave the reading there for you. I hope that it helped. If it did, please let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to give the video a little thumbs up if it resonated with you. Thank you so much for joining me here at Esoteric Tarot, Pisces. I absolutely love your energy in the room with me in the Zen Den. If you want to take a deeper dive into this situation, please check the description box below for my one-to-one reading options. And until the next time, Pisces, take care. Right, collective, we're back in the room. Let's just do a little mini reading. I'm just going to pull a couple of cards just to close the reading off. And as usual, I thank Spirit for all your messages and for being here today. We love and appreciate you. Okay, Spirit, the message for the collective. We've got the fault line. Oh, I feel I need to pull more. Okay, we've got the fault line. Anything else? Anything else for the collective? I'm not surprised if it is just this, collective, because we've had a lot of messages about repair and self-repair. So we've only had one where the other person was working with someone. A lot of you were walking away from things today. In the underworld, yeah, a lot of you are going into a dark place at this time, so I'm going to pull some advice on that. Okay, Tarot, what do we need to know about the underworld and the fault line? What do we need to know? The underworld and the fault line for the collective, please. The underworld and the fault line for the collective. To close, please. One final piece of advice. Yeah, the Eight of Cups, the Four of Cups, Wheel of Fortune making an appearance there, the King of Wands. All of you have so many abilities within you that are not being used, but they're being brought out with time. All of these experiences are to bring out the best in you, to give you the skills and the knowledge to pursue on your soul journey of inner growth and wish fulfillment, okay? But at the moment, a lot of those were lying dormant, so a lot of these situations have been brought in to trigger them to come out. Okay, the Page of Swords, yeah, you'll realise it. The Nine of Cups, there's your happiness there, and then the Page of Cups. A lot of you are now tentatively moving towards energies that are good for you. They seem very far off into the distance. They're not. Well, maybe they are, but you're in the first steps. You're at the foothold of the mountain. The key is not to start at the bottom of the mountain and look at the top. The key is just to get to the next base camp. So even if it's just the next hour you need to get through, that's a huge achievement, depending on what it is you're going through. Hour, day, the next week, the next month. Everything, something is just around the corner for you, for all of us. Okay, can I see the near future for the collective, please? Here we go, the Magician, harnessing your own inner powers to manifest your own destiny. Exactly what we're saying. Justice, to bring in things that are right for you. And the Six of Swords, to move along towards that energy. A lot of you have been triggered by very negative events, but they're actually going to come about something positive out of it. Okay, can I get some universal advice for the collective, please? Some universal advice for the collective. Universal advice for the collective, please. The universal advice for the collective. The universal advice for the collective, please. The universal advice for the collective. Ace of Arrows, brand new beginning. Okay, Six of Pentacles. an equal give and take after a period of not having what you deserve, because the Six of Pentacles is very barren. It's being given something after a time of going without or doing without or sacrificing and giving stuff up. You're going to get your due rewarding soon. And the Queen of Arrows, a lot of you instinctively know this, but you haven't just gone along with what Spirit says of your own accord. No, that there have been the universe has brought in events that have been deliberately triggering to switch your intuition back on so you can follow it towards your destination. Okay, collective, I'm going to leave the reading there. Oh, hang on. Excuse me, sneezes are extra confirmation, tarot. So, yeah, Spirit's like, you're all right. Listen up, collective. Sorry, guys. Anyway, I'm going to leave the reading there for you all. Thank you so much for joining me here at Esoteric Tarot. If the readings resonated with you and you want to take a deeper dive into your situation, then check the description box below for my one-to-one reading options. And I love you all. Thank you so much for your support of the channel. I love being here with you in the Zen Den. And until next time, collective, take care.